I love random acts of kindness, and one that every time everyone asks me about, well, give me an example, I always think of a really, really dear friend of mine, and it's great. He buys a bunch of flowers and he goes off to one of the local care homes, and he walks in and he talks to the receptionist or whoever he meets on the way in, and he says, can you give these flowers to the person who in the last few days has not had any visitors, who's perhaps feeling a little bit low, and just give them a say, somebody is thinking about them. And it always brings a little tear to my eye when I think about it, and it's quite moving, and I just think, what a nice thing. Imagine being on the receiving end of that. Somebody is thinking of you.
I've gone across the Atlantic quite a few times, and the bathrooms on the planes, there's paper everywhere. And it's something I learnt only quite recently, is just leave an environment better than what you found it. So I've picked up the towels and put them in a bin, and I don't know why. It just raises my spirits no end, and I go out there and I think nobody's going to spot that it's me, but that somehow it doesn't matter. So yes, random acts and just leave a place better. It doesn't seem to make sense when you hear it the first time, but the more you do it, the better you feel, and if you feel better, then you've become more confident.
It could be just giving them the 20p they need for the parking meter because they couldn't get it in. And you walk away from that, who feels good? Somebody that's just had 20p for nothing, or the one that's just made a huge difference in somebody's life? Yeah, you get far more back. And sometimes, you know, we go through life only thinking about ourselves. If we start to give more, what we start to get back tenfold is more benefits, and it's our own self-esteem rises. If you help somebody, you feel good, your self-esteem rises. Your self-esteem rises, your self-value rises. Your self-value goes up, your confidence rises with it. And all you've done is given somebody 20 pence.
And that has an immense impact upon relationships as well. Otherwise, we become insular and secluded, and we look glum. And we don't get thank yous for that. Whereas going out and doing something for someone in a way that leaves me forgetting about my troubles and my woes, I find enormously helpful. Generosity of heart is a very important part of building up confidence.